Hey friends, and welcome back to another episode of the Pop Culture Cafe. I am Huck, and today's iced tea glass is Shazam! That's right, because that's how I feel when I drink out of this thing. It gives me all kinds of superpowers to do some customizing. But on today's episode, we are doing a part 2 of my ABC series, Already Been Customized. And today is going to be a part 2. The previous one I did was on comedies, and today's is more of a action adventure and some dramas. So what we've done here is we have already customized these. These were done prior to starting the channel, but I thought they'd still be fun to show off. So let's go ahead and get it cracking, get it started with the first one here. War of the Worlds, the Tom Cruise, Steven Spielberg film. I really enjoyed this, actually. I'm a fan of the original as well. If you don't have the Criterion of that, oh my god, that is a phenomenal Criterion. The picture on that original War of the Worlds is just, it's worth every penny. It's so good. And then all the bonus features are fantastic as well. But speaking of bonus features, this sucker is pretty loaded as well. But when it came out on DVD, it also was pretty loaded. So we have all of these bonus things. Now you'll look at this one as well. A War of the Worlds. Oh yeah, this was a Walmart bonus disc, right? So me and my friend went out, and there was one left, and he got the bonus disc, but then we just burned myself a copy. So there's that one, and then here's the DVD special features, the DVD feature, and then the Blu-rays right there. So there it is, all chocked full of Tom Cruise, Steven Spielberg, War of the Worlds goodness. Again, check out that Criterion if you do not have it already. All right, my next one was, y'all, call it heavy metal noise now. Okay, this was an awesome film back when I grew up. I mean, any R-rated cartoon that gets all down and dirty and has foul language and hot chicks and evil dudes and chick riding a bird with a sword. I mean, this thing is out of control. But it's a fun film from the 80s with a fantastic voice casting in it, like John Candy and Harold Ramis. And of course, it is legendary for its massive music soundtrack filled with rock and roll legends such as Stevie Nicks, Blue Oyster Cult, Grand Funk, Don Felder, Sammy Hagar, Journey, Black Sabbath. I mean, this thing was loaded to the gills with awesome music. I had the vinyl on this, and I got the CD on it, and I still play it. It's just such a good soundtrack. And if you haven't seen it, it's about this this thing, the green glow. It's called the Lochnar, and this Lochnar takes you. It's a bunch of it's sort of like an anthology. It's like a vignette that follows the evil Lochnar ball into each little animated segment, and each animated segment is sort of done by a different artist. So each one has its own style and tone. Some are very funny, some are very dark and scary. Oh my god, there's one with all these like zombies. It's a warplane that gets taken down, and oh man, it's super creepy. Actually gives me chills when I watch it. But the John Candy one is hilarious. He's like Den of Earth, and he starts out as a scrawny pipsqueak, but then he turns into like this super muscle-bound guy, and he's like, no hair.
No hair.
So here you go. This is the heavy metal consolidation here. I kept the insert there, and so you got the DVD, and look at the artwork. I love that they still did good artwork on both the DVD and the Blu-ray. So many Blu-rays nowadays it's just kind of a plain disc with the name of the movie on it, so it's nice to see that they did here. But check this out. On the inside, if you guys do pick this up on Blu-ray, I'm just going to take these out real quick. It's got the clear side, so what I did is I took the DVD artwork for the cover art, and I cut it, customized it, and I slipped it in, and now you can see through it and see the great artwork from behind. Now, if you were to take that out, it's very similar to this one, right? A little different, but if I take it out, here's what's actually great about just the Blu-ray itself. Look at that. I mean, that is fantastic. It's like the trial. There's one of them, Lincoln Stern. You know, he goes on trial. You know, you guys just got to watch it. It's good. But these are the aliens that are part of the trial. So even that looks phenomenal. And I am tempted just to keep that, but it's in there, so I can always pull it out at any time and check it out. So, but in the meantime, I do like sort of holding on to this piece of art. So yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and, for the time being, keep it as part of the set and just put it behind that one like that there. And there's the chapter stops from the DVD. Boom. Heavy metal, y'all. Classic. All right, and now here's another one. It's a Warren Beatty film called Dick Tracy. It came out in 1991, I believe. And I was a fan of it. I know it only made it made about 100 million. They said it was a flop. That's pretty dang good, especially back in 91, 100 million. But I just love great makeup effects, right? And anybody that wears makeup prosthetics and can bring it to life, I just dig that stuff. So like Jeff Goldblum is the Fly, Tim Curry is Darkness from Legend. Anybody that can just take that many prosthetic pieces and bring them to life, I just get jazzed watching that kind of, you know, creation come to life. And Dick Tracy is a movie filled with people under makeup. Right? I mean, all those Dick Tracy villains from the comics all had very weird names and looks to them that only tons of makeup could bring to life. And of course, in the movie, you have like Madonna as Breathless Mahoney and Al Pacino as Big Boy Caprice, who was nominated for Best Supporting Actor in that role. So, I mean, that just goes to tell you, pound of makeup or not, if you can bring it to life, you'll get noticed, and he was really great in that. So I combined my DVD. Now check this out. This is a little more loaded than usual because it's got the DVD, it's got the Blu-ray, but then there's also a bonus disc that I personally made because I don't know why Disney just did not treat this very well. If you look here, there's like 0 bonus features. There was no bonus features on the DVD, and there's none on the Blu-ray, but I really like this film, and I really wish they would, even if they gave it to like Shout Factory or Arrow or something, to share some of those great behind the scenes. Making a movie like this is not easy, right? And so I'd love to just, hear from the makeup team, how they created all the looks and the lighting, the cinematography, the music, all that good stuff is just worth noting. So, and the trailers. I was always a big fan of the trailers. So, like the nerd I am, I found all the trailers online on YouTube, but they're all low-res garbage copies. So, on a slow day, I took the images from here and I created a nice, clean, high-res looking version of all those trailers. So now I've got my own trailers. There was a TV special on, I think it was MTV, about the making of Dick Tracy when it first came out, and that's on here. So I just tried to find as many behind the scenes things of Dick Tracy that I could find, and I put it on a disc. That way I feel like I kind of have a 2-disc special edition, 3 if you count the DVD. Alright, so there you go, a loaded and customized Dick Tracy. Alright, up next is the Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. Now, I like this film, guys. It's the same reason I like Dick Tracy. I know this is kind of a polarizing film. Some people like it, some don't. Probably more don't. But I don't really know why. It doesn't have the strongest ending. It's tough to top the original with, the Statue of Liberty and Chuck Heston, you blew it up, damn you all to hell, right, I go on all night. But anyway, this is a fun film, and once again, it's these phenomenal actors like Tim Roth, Helena Bonham Carter, Michael Clark Duncan, just aping it up in that makeup, y'all. Just doing a phenomenal job.
Next, you'll be telling us these beasts have a soul.
Is there a soul in there?
It's disgusting the way we treat humans.
Paul Giamatti is the orangutan. Can't we all just get along? Anyway, it's total line from the time, dates it a little bit, but still, when you watched it, it was funny. And look, Chuck Heston's even in this as an ape. Turns the tables, man. Look, I'll go to bat for this film any day of the week. I thought it was fun. The ending was a little weak. Like I said, you can't top the original, but the rest of it's a pretty fun watch.
Sword division, full battle ready!
It's over. There's no help coming.
You came.
Sound the call to march!
Get me the spaceman.
So anyway, here's what we got inside. I took the 2-disc special edition, and I took those out because it's got some really nice menu work on that one too. You know, it's back when they did phenomenal menus. You know, they don't really do that anymore. You know, Blu-rays just put it in. It's a flat menu. I mean, at least with Blu-rays, they can pop up while you're watching. That's a nice new thing. But this was a very well done DVD set. And of course, here is the insert ready to go. Here, I'll show you what we got going on there. It's pretty good. And that's after trimming it, y'all. I had to trim this down. Didn't lose a whole lot. So there we go. Let's put that sucker back in. And there we go. Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes. I like that movie. Makeup, makeup, makeup. Makeup! Okay, Spider-Man 2. Here's the next one, y'all. This was another really good. Now, I kept half of this around so I could show you what's going on. So here's the Spider-Man 2 DVD case right there, right? So that's a pretty sweet, you know, 2-disc DVD set. And then the inserts right here. So we got a couple of cool looking inserts there. That's just like advertisement on the back. And this is just more fluff from inside. Whatever, we hung on to it. Looking good. Now, what we're going to do, even though this is ABC'd, already been customed, we're going to go ahead and do a quick custom on it real quick like, because I kind of like that artwork there. And I want to go ahead and put it on the inside. So heck with it. Let's go for it. I didn't think I was gonna, but I'm gonna. So here we go. We already know the trick. Take a little bit off the sides. I pretty much know what that is size-wise. So, and now we just got to figure out how we want to cut this to fit. So, I mean, ideally, I think we just want to slice right across the bottom because it'd be nice to retain the title and all the bonus feature listings up here. So I think we're going to go that route and just lose some of the text at the bottom. So let's go ahead and see where that's going to be. The way I look at it here is it's just above his finger right there. That's going to be the slice all the way across. All right. So all it takes is one little key point, y'all. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, Spider-Man, he'd be proud of me if I did a no-look slice. Here goes, no-look slice. Oh! Let's see that again, slow motion, instant replay. Oh yeah. And I'll tell you what, my day's always solid when I got myself a nice no-look slice. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Yeah, I mean it's a perfect fit on the inside there. Now let's take a look and see what we got. And take the disc out so we can show you the artwork there. And the artwork there. Alright, so there we have it, guys. The entire DVD art insert looks fantastic. Alright, so now we're good to go. Alright, let's move on to the next one. Alright, this one I'm super pumped of. And look, you'll find out I'm a fan of things most people don't admit to be fans of. But here it is. I'm going to show you the Fantastic Four with Jessica Alba. And this is a really great double disc set that I got from Walmart for like dirt cheap, like $7. That's a really good deal. Now the reason I'm kind of proud to hang on to these is they still get the tone right, you know? It's a superhero movie about a family and their relationship, and there's humor involved, and there's like, you know, Johnny and Ben always jabbing at each other. They got a lot of the stuff right. It just wasn't quite under that MCU golden touch yet, but I'm telling you, I will go to the mat with who, you know, if you want to tell me that most recent one was a good Fantastic Four film, I'm never going to get on the same page with you as that. That was terrible on so many levels. It didn't have the right tone. The actors weren't right. The Reed Richards, I mean, what was that outfit? They tried to steer as far away from what that team was about as they possibly could. And Dr. Doom was beyond silly. I mean, like, he was making people's heads explode in their helmets. It's very graphic, too. Anyway, that was a suck fest. And I'll go out on a limb and say that. So I will take this any day of the week. I'm very happy about this. So let me show you what we have in this amazing loaded custom. So we have all these inserts. That's one thing. But check this out. So this disc here, it's an exclusive bonus disc that came with the purchase of that film. It wasn't the normal bonus features that were on there. It was an additional disc. So keeping that. Then of course here we've got the DVD and the Blu-rays of all the films, right? And then, oh yeah, I found this on eBay because one of my awesome viewers, Michael, sup yo, told me about this. And while we were chatting it up on Facebook, sharing pictures and stuff, he showed me this, and I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa! I do not have that bonus disc for my Fantastic Four. So I jumped on eBay, and there it was, man. $6, y'all. $6 or $7. So snag this. Now I have a super, super complete Fantastic Four both films. So I'm excited to watch that. So also what we're going to do, here is the DVD that came in, right? So I think it would be kind of fun to go ahead and custom. I'm not going to sell this disc, y'all. Look, if I sell any of this, it's all going to be as a complete set just like this. Someone's going to get the whole kit and caboodle. So we are going to go ahead and take this, and we're going to customize this right now. This has already been customized. And we're going to customize it again right now. Here we go. So I'm just going to do the huge, right? All right, now it's pretty obvious on the artwork. There's not a whole lot going on at the bottom. So I think we are good to go ahead and just slice away at the bottom, and it's going to be perfect. So, all right, so if we look there, we're going to be cutting right about there, and it looks like we're just going to be able to keep all this great stuff. So we're not going to lose a whole heck of a lot. All right, I think we found our slice point. So let's get this sucker in here and make it happen. All right, so I think it's going to be right. It's just going to be on this little, I found a little spot in the artwork right here where I think we're going to make the perfect slice. So let's go ahead and try it. I think this is it. All right, there it is. Okay, making of. Again, I'm not going to sell that DVD, so I don't need that artwork intact for any other reason. I would just end up throwing it away because I want this set to be an amazing set. So that's a win-win on my part. Oh yeah. So here we go. So now I'm just going to show you the inside now. So there it is. Now we have that cool bonus feature thing there and there. And there it is. Now I have the perfect Fantastic Four, a super chocked full custom set of both movies and Blu-rays. It is fantastic. Good stuff. All right. Now, I normally would have saved that one for last, but the one I'm going to show you at the very, very end is probably one of my favorite customs because of just how little you get with the Blu-ray and just how much you got with the DVD. And that is Harrison Ford in Witness. Man, do I love this film. This is absolutely one of my favorite Harrison Ford films of all time. Nominated for an Academy Award, playing John Book, the cop, and he falls in love with Kelly McGillis. It's a love that can never be. She's in the Amish country. No can do, John Book. But anyway, the Blu-ray, I'll just show you the back. As you can see, there's nothing. There ain't nothing on this Blu-ray. Zippo. But the DVD was loaded with good stuff. So here it is. First of all, way better, like I was talking about earlier. Look how there's no nice art on the Blu-ray disc. Super good art on the DVD. Nice. Now, I want you to check this out. This was a special edition DVD. Why you can't port all of this stuff over onto the Blu-ray, I don't know. But look at all of this stuff right there. I mean, that is a loaded, phenomenally loaded DVD. And when I saw this, when I saw that the Blu-ray did not have any of this, I pulled this out right away and I literally watched all of these bonus features. And I'll be honest, I had the DVD for a long time and it was still wrapped. I had never unwrapped it. And I'm like, that is a crime, y'all. But, you know, like you guys don't have some, you know, already wrapped stuff on your shelf. It's a thing. But I cracked this open so fast, I'm like, why haven't I watched these bonus features? These look amazing. And now that they aren't on the Blu-ray, I have to watch them. Those are some super good bonus features. So let me just quickly go over a few of these and so that you know what's on here. You got Between Two Worlds, The Making of Witness. It's a 5-part documentary. Chapter 1, Origins. Chapter 2, Amish Country. Chapter 3, The Artistic Process. Chapter 4, The Heart of the Matter. Chapter 5, Denouement. You have a deleted scene, 3 TV spots, theatrical trailer, and of course, it's the widescreen version. So you get all of that on the DVD. I mean, it's actually Harrison Ford he's even part of this. You know, sometimes the big stars don't show up for these things and it's like the director and co-stars and production people, but he's talking about this film. He's part of this documentary, right? So if you get a chance, snag yourself this DVD because it's way better than the Blu-ray, but the Blu-ray's got a fantastic picture for the film. So there you go. There is one of the customs that just has a glaring difference between the DVD and the Blu-ray. Sometimes, you know, I just save it because there's a tiny little thing like, oh, it's missing the 2 trailers or, you know, 1 tiny featurette, so I'll snag it. But I mean, this one literally has everything and the Blu-ray has nothing. So that is a custom. I'm super proud to have held on to that DVD despite not opening it because it made for a fantastic custom. Alright guys, that is it for today. Thank you again for checking out another ABC Already Been Customized episode of the Pop Culture Cafe. Here's another look real quick at the titles we showed you today. Witness, Fantastic Four Double Feature, Spider-Man 2, Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes, Dick Tracy, Heavy Metal, and War of the Worlds. Thanks again, guys, for checking out my silly little channel, the Pop Culture Cafe. I really appreciate it when you guys tune in and spread the word and tell all your friends and family of, you know, that are sort of into this kind of thing. I really appreciate it. In the meantime, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe and smash that bell so you get notified when I put up another video. All right, guys, in the meantime, I'll catch you later.